Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Aleena Chaudhary and I'm going to read you The Elves and the Shoemaker, written by Jim LaMarche. Once upon a time there lived a kind shoemaker and his wife. Sadly, nobody brought him his shoes anymore, and they had become poor. They only had cloth left to make one last pair of shoes. To console him, his wife said, "Don't worry too much. Everything will soon be all right. Keep the cloth on the table. You can stitch the shoe tomorrow. Let's go to bed now." However, 4 little elves were peeking from outside their window and heard them talking. They felt sorry for the kind man. "We must help the shoemaker," they decided. The smart, talented elves fluttered into the house through the window. They took the cloth and soon began cutting, sewing and decorating it. Before morning, they made the most beautiful pair of shoes in the whole world and flew away. In the morning, the shoemaker and his wife were amazed to see the pretty shoes lying on the table. "Who made this? They are lovely," they both wondered. Soon a merchant saw the shoes in the shop window and bought them. He gave the shoemaker enough money to buy cloth for 2 pairs of shoes. That night, too, the shoemaker left the cloth on the table before going to bed. The elves returned. Before sunrise, they made 2 pairs of shoes that were much prettier. This continued for many more nights. Lovely shoes that the elves used to make used to wait for the shoemaker every morning. The shoemaker and his wife were puzzled. The shoemaker said, "I want to know who are our friends that are helping us. We must thank them for their kindness." They had decided to stay awake that night and hide behind the door to find out who made the shoes for them. As they waited, they saw the elves flying, laughing, singing, and stitching the shoes. The wife suggested, "How lucky we are! We must gift something in return. Their clothes are torn. Let's make tiny clothes for them." They both worked hard to make the best clothes, including the cutest pair of shoes for the elves, and left them on the table next night. When the elves came, they were thrilled to see the new clothes. They danced and sang in happiness and flew out of the window to never return again. The shoemaker continued to make the best shoes in the town and sold them. He and his wife never forgot the kind elves who had helped them in their time of need. The end. I hope you enjoy my story. Don't forget to watch, like, and add spectacular feedback. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to ZMC TV.